Today I'm talking about how to go through times of transition without losing it. Now, a few months ago, I found myself in this absolute place of limbo. We sold our house and we needed to move out. We bought a new house, but we were not quite moved in yet. So we had these 3 months, we had to get an Airbnb in between the two. And then I was so excited that I was pregnant and I was adding to the family. I found out it was twins. And then on top of that news, I changed a career that I've been working on for the past 4 years that I love. And of course, I've been working in media for the longest time. So to say goodbye to morning radio was crazy. And all three of these things happened at the same time. I found myself in a time of transition. And it was wobbly. It was limbo, and I didn't know what was going on, what was the next step. My morning routine was totally crazy. I didn't know what to expect, and there were so many surprises. The uncertainty can often cause you to feel anxious, to feel this anxiety, and you don't even know what's going on, but this constant anxiety all the time. And then also fear, and you start to worry. You catch yourself worrying at different times. So if you find yourself in a time of transition, maybe you've changed jobs, maybe you've moved to a new town, maybe you've just become a parent, or maybe you've adopted an animal and this is all crazy and new for you. Wherever you find yourself in that time of transition, this is how you're going to hold it together. You need to put some constants in your life. If everything is floating around, you need some anchors. So how can you place anchors in your life that will help you feel stable and like your feet are actually on the ground? Because your feet on the ground is going to help you to move forward. So what I would say is start with something simple, like a routine. Now, don't put a routine in your life that's just going to give you a whole lot of things to do. We don't need another checklist, another list of things that we need to check off and get done. No, thank you. Your routine must have purpose and help you achieve your goals. So, if having a healthy and good social life is a goal for you, then make sure you add that in your routine. Join a book club, join a home cell, join a church group, join a running club. And make sure that you connect with them every single week for the weekly book club meeting or the weekly running club run or sprint. Join these different clubs to help you with your social life. But this also helps for other areas of your life. Find a routine for your morning. Doesn't have to be 2 hours. None of us have 2 hours in the morning, but we do have 15 minutes. And those 15 minutes can make us feel grounded. Even though there's so much transition, change, and movement happening, those 15 minutes make us feel grounded, focused, and like we're not floating away like a bunch of balloons. So put that morning routine in place. Put a social routine in place, especially if you've moved to a new town, so that you can connect and meet new people and you don't feel alone. Then also find some other things that work for you. Maybe it's a hobby. Maybe you like sewing or knitting or reading a book. Or maybe you are gaming or programming something. But find those different things that you actually enjoy and say, okay, on Tuesdays I do this, on Wednesdays I do that. So even though everything else is changing, your routine helps you to feel good and grounded so that by the time things settle down, you are ready to step out because you haven't just gone through the craziest time with no end in sight and completely in limbo. Take your life back, enjoy your life, and even when the changes do come, it doesn't have to change who you are and the quality of life that you want to have.